The parents of a murdered Collin County teenager say justice was not served. Their son's killers got less prison time than the family was hoping for. The judge sentenced Adam Stopp and Brendan Bridges to 30 years for murder. They admitted strangling 17-year-old Ivan Mejia and trying to bury his body in a shallow grave. Fox 4's Deanna Zoga spent the week in court covering that trial, and Deanna, an extremely emotional day.
Very emotional day and very emotional week here, Clarice. Ivan Mejia's parents have been here all week listening to testimony in the sentencing phase of this trial. I talked to them yesterday. They told me that they put their full faith and trust in the legal system and in the judge to hand down the proper punishment. Today, they say they feel like they've been let down.
The punishment I believe is not right.
Moments after Judge Mark Rush handed down the 30-year sentence, the victim's father says he can't understand the judge's decision.
Evidence, everything was clear over the table. Everything was clear how they did, how they premeditate, how they execute.
Their son Ivan was 17 when Brendan Bridges and Adam Stopp tricked him into meeting them on a street behind Wylie East High School. Bridges and Stopp attacked him, strangled him, forced a rag down his throat, and held his nose closed. Evidence showed Mejia fought for his life that Saturday night during spring break last year when both Bridges and Stopp were 16. And Bridges had a problem with Mejia because they liked the same girl.
God is going to turn all things, terrible things, for good somehow in the future.
Bridges' mom, Debbie Gregg, was among the family, friends, and former teachers who testified, along with the psychologist, that the killers could be rehabilitated.
I know there's been a lot of negative things said about the boys, but they're truly good boys.
With a 30-year prison sentence, Bridges and Stopp would first be eligible for parole in half that time, minus the time already served, roughly 14 years from now.
Nobody's happy. Didn't expect anybody to be happy. So I think that maybe that's the definition of justice here.
In court, Ivan's mother read a victim impact statement saying she's prayed for the killers' families, but also knows they can see and hug their sons while she can't.
All I can say is today, the Collin County spread the word to the teenagers, to the young people, to do whatever they want. Go kill people. You will be out under 40, 45 years.
So cameras are not allowed here inside the Collin County Courthouse, so I could just observe what was going on inside the courtroom today as the judge handed down the sentence. I could see Brendan Bridges' father crying heavily. As people were walking out of the courtroom, the victim's father, Ivan Mejia's father, walked over, shook the man's hand, gave him a hug. I asked Mr. Mejia about that moment later on, and Clarice, he told me that he considers the families of both these killers victims in all this as well. Back to you.